And welcome everyone to another honestly busy manga reaction. Today we're reading Kagurabachi chapter 115. Last time we got another look into the past as Shiba introduced um, the Daiseki to Rokuhira. So now we're gonna see, and then took him to Kamunabi headquarters. So let's see what's gonna happen next, and let's dive in. Remember to go support the official release. We're reading this on the Shonen Jump app, so go support it. And let's dive in. Kagurabachi, Chapter 115, Swordsmith. Joji, Mr. Hasumi, what's up? Shiba's up to something. What? That stupid punk. When's he gonna learn to follow orders? He better not mess this up. We have a very important guest. I'm Sub Subaru Urita. Oh yeah, we also met like the other sword bearer. I'm pretty sure, right? The sushi chef. Thank you for having us. Bow. This is my apprentice. So he wears two hats, swordsmith and sushi chef. No, he's also a certified master of the sand and bone one blade style. Okay, sand and bone one blade style. Okay. That's three hats. I wear one hat. Okay. A jack of all trades is a master of none. I would never do that. Crap, he heard us. Huh? But sushi encompasses everything. Yes, it does. It's delicious. Making sushi, forging swords, the art of the blade. They are all nigiri, the craft I have dedicated myself to. I see. Really? We have performed extensive research on the tremendous energy produced by the Danseki. The issue is that activating it is tantamount to suicide. When you channel spirit energy into it, it produces an enormous burst of energy, which surges instantly into the person's body and explodes. However, if there's a way to temporarily divert the spirit energy, similar to how a battery stores excessive electrical charge, then stable utilization is theologically feasible. Your swords, your swords, Master Urita, are known as an exceptionally smooth conduits of spirit and energy. To put it simply, they're capable or compatible with spirit energy. The secret, according to your book, is that the materials are absolutely critical. You give several examples of materials that are excellent conduits of spirit energy. Based on that concept, we've been researching whether those materials could be skillfully leveraged as conduits to divert that spirit energy. But in all of our studies, we haven't found any scientific evidence that supports an affinity between these materials and spirit energy. Master Urita, we wonder if perhaps, as a swordsmith, you might have some insight beyond the realm of our understanding. We're hoping you can illuminate us. You won't find any evidence it's other hogwash. Huh? No materials conduct spirit energy. But in your book, pure rubbish. I pulled that out of my ass. What? Okay. This is why you're not the master swordsmith, apparently. It's not about. I'm not about to tip my hand to a bunch of swordsmith wannabes. It's better to spread lies and create confusion. Is it better? I'm not sure it's better. That's messed up. Well, wait, if the materials don't matter, then how do you forge a sword that conducts spirit energy? The secret is simple. I forge it. Who's this bull looking dude throwing a pencil at? Okay. Slice. Slice that pencil in too. What the? You're a good sword fighter. Come. Was that necessary? Yeesh. Nice sword too. One of Kazafune's finest pieces. But I'm sure you'll feel the difference. Try holding my sword. Oh, may I? Okay. My latest work. It's made of ordinary steel and scrap iron. Nothing special. So the difference is only in technique? As if the quality of the artisanship wasn't enough? Beyond that, he can alter the material's actual conductivity of spirit energy? I wonder. Ah, what the? Whose hand did he cut off? Ah! That's quite a difference. Impressive, right? Was that an illusion? Just drawing the blade altered the whole atmosphere. It must have been terrifying for these academics with no battle experience. Still, how? When lightning strikes, it seeks out places of high electrical conductivity, thin air, high humidity. It splinters as it strikes. Spirit energy is the same. Through minute disturbances to carbon content and structural variations produced by the quenching process. Minute pathways are produced in the blade that allow spirit energy to flow. I call them veins. Normally, such veins are naturally occurring, but I designed them so that spirit energy channeled through the blade circulates with zero waste, purely to slice. That's why my blades have the pristine ability to slay. And slay, they probably don't, because we get enchanted blades made by someone else. So, this is the ultimate blade. The ability to achieve this, even the capacity to recognize the phenomenon, is rare in a swordsmith. Even those who can perceive it can't forge a blade as well as me, right? Yes, sir. So, if the Danseki produces immense levels of spirit energy, if I create the appropriate veins, it should be possible to control it. Oh, they're all pressed. Maybe. Confused. This dude looks concerned with the glasses. And if that works, it could bring life. It could bring to life a truly enchanted blade. Ha. Sheba! Almost got sliced. Ew. Ow. I love Sheba, dude. He just pops up, brings everyone. Sheba, what are you doing here? I tried to stop him. Sheba, you stupid son of a. Hang on. Let me at least introduce you. This is Kushuhige Rokuhira. He forges katana. He made this. Rokuhira. Never heard of him. Dude, aren't you Subaru Urita? Put her there. It's fine. Hey, show the master proper respect, pal. Strong grip. How many katana have you forged? The moment you can just tell everything about a person by a handshake. That's how it works in manga and anime. You just know. Total? A little over 200, I'd say. What? That many at your age? Impossible. Unless you've been breaking the association's regulations of two per month. Wait, is that even possible? Dude, chill. If they're good katana, who cares? If you made that many swords and nobody's heard of you, doesn't that prove they're nothing special? Well, can't argue with that. This dude knows what's up. He's like, hmm, hmm, suspicious. More importantly, Rokuhira, food. Right, go share your findings. The Dakinseki reacts strongest to spirit energy, but it's also capable of amplifying heat. It doesn't do much if you just hit it with a flame, but if you gradually raise its temperature, it becomes increasingly sensitive. Just eyeballing it, I estimate that at about at 1000 degrees, its reactivity to heat will equal its reactivity to spirit energy. In other words, before it reaches the melting point of iron ore, which means that to forge it, I can't read his writing. Hang on, is this guy with the Sorcery Bureau? No. How did he know about our findings? You leaked our stuff to an outsider? Stop writing. You don't belong here. I can tell you the next part. You're trying to figure out how to process the Datinseki so it can be forged. But if you force it to melt, it sets off a chain reaction that causes explosions and people die. It can't be forged. I can do it. Hang on. Who is this guy? Since when can you just bring your pals to your government job? I'm terribly sorry about this. These men will be severely punished. Punished? They get, they get locked up. Shiba? Shiba will discuss this later. What he explained in there. True, we'd already discovered those facts through our research, but nobody ever disclosed those findings to Shiba. Why would we? Needless to say, not to Masahiro either. Totally obedient Shiba. Blah blah. God, Kagurabachi is so funny. How could that guy possibly know all that? It's been less than 12 hours since that phone call. Guy's got special eyes. He can't possibly have figured out all that in so little time just by looking at it. Hey, why is that unknown? Why is that man unknown? Hmm? Congratulations, you're one of the chosen. You get special treatment because I trust you. Apparently, he's super selective about who he sells his katanas to. That's why he was starving to death. Cheeky punk. Shiva, where's my food? I thought he was gonna kill me. Ah, Kagurabachi. So good. So, this chapter we got to see Rokuhira's introduction to the Kamunabi. We got Urita meeting him. Handshake that tells you all about a person. This Urita, especially with this last page, definitely knows something's up with Rokuhira. So he's like, he probably can do it. I see these veins in this sword that he gave you, dude. So it's the build up is great. We'll probably get to meet all the sword bearers this arc, especially the last one we haven't seen yet. So I'm super excited to see what happens next. It's sad that these don't last super long and you read them so fast. But all right, well, thanks for joining me today. Tune in next week to see, or whenever the next chapter drops. I think it said 11 days after today, so Looks like we have a 2 week wait for the next chapter. Hopefully something big happens, but probably just more exposition. So we'll see. But till then, leave a like, comment, subscribe, or just join me next time for the next time we read some manga. And as always, have a great day.